线条感的同时呢，也为舒适的使用感受提供了良好的基础。细心的同学呢，你可能会发现排风口周围的环形平台可以和 A 面的 logo 联动，配合震撼的音效来增添游戏的沉浸感。我们翻开 B 面17.3英寸窄边框屏幕呢，仍然呈现。窄边框对于游戏的体验改进尤为重要，在有限的机身尺寸下呢，有更宽阔的视野，并且呢，17英寸的窄边框和1080平的并不是必定的但是呢，支持144赫兹的刷新率，还有 G4 自适应同步的特定类型的游戏当中呢，你可以获得更快更稳定的C 面的 irregular pact X 键盘呢，也是内置的支持，对于游戏中出汗手滑的情况做到了最大程度。键程2.2毫米为单曲组，并且呢全键无冲，是无痕。接口方面呢 ，irregular MV 有另一侧电源、耳机、麦克风接口，侧面分共3个 USB 3.1，一个雷电3接口，背面呢还有 HDMI、mini DV、显卡拓展坞以及以太网接口。配置和拓展台式机的界限越来越模糊，应用场景极大的笔记本同时可以承载高负荷的。
The large area above the keyboard, and that houses 2 fans. It also has a lot of USB ports and 4K HDMI out too, which means you can connect pretty much anything you might need. At first, I wasn't sure how I felt about the design of this laptop. That large area above the keyboard has one job, and that's to help keep everything cool. It does actually appear to work really well though, and the airflow in that position while you're playing a game, for example. They're nice and loud with a decent amount of bass too, but most of the time I've spent using this laptop, well, I've been wearing a headset. Now the Zephyrus S is also the world's thinnest gaming laptop at 15.75mm thick, and the bezels around the hand side of the laptop you'll find a power connector, a USB Type-C and 2 USB 3.1 ports, and also the headphone and mic combo socket. On the right hand side there's another USB Type-C and USB 3.1 port, and on the back, which is of course the best place for it, you'll find the HDMI output socket. It did take me a while to get used to the keyboard, and that's because the keys are very close to the edge of the laptop, but after using it for a few hours I didn't find that to be an issue. The keys look awesome.
The latest version of the MSI GS65 Stealth is the first laptop we've tested with a mobile 9th generation Intel Core CPU and with NVIDIA's new GeForce GTX 1660 Ti graphics chip. It's a killer gaming laptop that does everything well at an aggressive price. The black and gold body looks luxurious, and the metal chassis feels high-end. MSI made it stiffer than before. The Stealth weighs 4.4 pounds, and the battery lasted 7 hours on our rundown test, so it's a good companion for travel too. If you're into esports at a competitive level, the 144Hz display is something you'll want for games that benefit from extra high frame rates. Then there's the GPU. NVIDIA's brand new GeForce GTX 1660 Ti can push frame rates beyond 60 frames per second in AAA titles at high settings while keeping the price down. The 9th generation Core i7 CPU is another star, making the GS65 Stealth feel snappy in games and everyday use, with assists from 16GB of RAM and a 512GB SSD. It also has a comfortable keyboard with RGB lighting you can program on each key, plus a slick touchpad and lots of ports. Only the most expensive gaming laptops offer higher frame rates or a nicer build, and the MSI GS65 Stealth is our new top mid-range pick among gaming laptops.
laptop. And I don't even know where to begin to tell you some of the things that are in this. First of all, you get the Intel Core i9 Plus overclockable CPU. You get NVIDIA GTX 1060 graphics. This also comes with a lot of storage and memory options. I want to show you what's on there. And here you can see USB-A ports and a lot of venting. And on the other side, you can see more USB ports, RJ45, 2 USB-C, which is really great to see. More venting. And since this is a gaming laptop, we are going to turn it over so you can see the exhaust ports on the back. And that's where your power goes in, and then you have your full HDMI port as well. Blue and black color scheme. You've got a touchpad centered over the keys with real mouse buttons underneath. I actually prefer that to a click pad.
The Asus ROG Zephyrus S GX531, and it is the thinnest gaming laptop Asus has made so far. The ROG Zephyrus S features GeForce Max Q, which is an innovative approach to crafting the world's thinnest, fastest, and quietest gaming laptop, 75mm of hardcore specs. This machine features a lovely brushed aluminum chassis and the notable ROG brand, along with this nice copper detail active aerodynamic system, which is AAS for short, along with their high-performance anti-dust pulling fans provide airflow to keep it cool during prime gaming. Display are also directed right at you, so it's easy to hear all the action. A cool red and blue underglow, and it also illuminates the Aura RGB backlit keyboard, which can also be customized with the built-in Armory Crate software. Given ultimate cooling power, as the keyboard and trackpad have been moved to the bottom half of the laptop, with the trackpad shifted to the right. I usually rest my machine on a desk. It actually didn't affect it at all. Awkward when it's on the right side of the keyboard instead of under it. Having a trackpad that could also be used as a number pad was a very useful feature too. ROG Zephyrus S has a full HDMI 2.0, a Kensington lock, an audio jack, and multiple USB ports, including 2 3.1 Type-C ports, one of which features DisplayPort 1.2 compatibility.